guys, I'm back with a suggestion video that was probably suggested ages ago. I have basically numbers on all my suggestions, and I still have one from like Nate put as number 10. So I think that one was suggested a while ago. If you guys are wondering why I basically hit puberty again, it's because I'm sick. Don't mind that. Been sick for a few days now, but I still went to work. But yeah, anyways, this is gonna be 10 times Lip Gallagher was the best character on Shameless. I've never seen Shameless. Lip Gallagher, I assume that's his name. I don't know, is his name actually Lip Gallagher? I have no idea. I'm assuming it's not. But apparently he was basically the best character on, I guess, a show called Shameless. So I guess this is basically just going to be like a show, kind of like funny moments in a sense. So if that's the case, this should be good. Or like just was the best character, whatever that means. It's just over 12 minutes long, so I'm not too sure. This was suggested a while ago, so I'm really sorry for the wait. If I can find out who suggested it, I'll be able to look it up in my comments, but the comment may have been deleted. If not, I'll put the comment here to show you guys who suggested it. It was guaranteed probably over a year ago, I'm sorry. But I did say I'd do them eventually. A year late, 2 years late, it's still at some point, right? So anyway guys, let's get going. But again, just...
No one in this family is perfect, but for better or worse, few try quite as hard as Lip. Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Lip Gallagher moments from Shameless. Before we begin, we publish new content every day,
I haven't seen this show. I don't know what it's about.
Channel and ring the bell to get.
I don't know what this show's about. I don't know what this is, so just heads up.
We're taking a look at Lip Gallagher's funniest, sweetest, and most intense moments from the first 9 seasons of the US version of Shameless.
9 seasons.
Thanks for being my brother. No better choice.
Number 10, when he destroyed a bunch of cars. Lip Gallagher's rage takes many forms. While we love watching him decimate people with a well-crafted verbal uppercut, this was far more cathartic.
Random destruction makes you think of me?
Yeah, it was beautiful.
In the season 4 episode Strangers on a Train, Lip arrives late to his midterm exam and is informed that his tardiness has cost him the opportunity to write it.
Oh shit.
I studied my ass off for this test. Okay, just let me in and I will prove it to you.
That's what you got for being late.
Sorry.
Lip doesn't take the news well and decides to unleash his anger on a handful of unlucky cars with the help of a nearby piece of equipment. From the look on his face and the message on his t-shirt to the hard rock soundtrack that accompanies him from the building, it was clear that something was getting trash.
Well, I guess you're going to jail.
We're just glad it was an inanimate object and not, you know, a person.
Fair enough.
By the cops.
But you're still going to jail. Destruction of property.
Still.
Number 9, Iraqistan. Even casual viewers know that Lip is the show's preeminent wordsmith.
No, Jody and I don't want the physical to complicate things for us.
Yeah, but we can still get complicated, right?
As previously mentioned, he loves nothing more than using his superior intelligence and extensive vocabulary to influence, impress, and when the situation calls for it, insult others. However, he's been known to commit the occasional verbal faux pas. Case in point, this hilarious moment in which he attempts to dissuade Ian from attending West Point Military Academy by warning him about the dangers of being sent to a stand.
You really want to get your ass shot off in some stand somewhere?
Stan?
Get Pakistan, Afghanistan, Iraqistan?
You know, Pakistan,
Iraqistan.
Afghanistan, Iraqistan. We'll give Lip a pass this time, seeing as how his heart was in the right place, and he did seem a little flustered.
Don't worry, it was really discouraging.
Number 8, when he got real with the college administrator.
Oh, God.
Jeremy Allen White has shown on numerous occasions that he possesses an incredible amount of range as an actor.
Philip, it's Lip. I figure I'm gonna be here a lot. We might as well.
That's a weird name, Lip
In the
Gallagher.
season 5 episode Uncle Carl, he got to flex his dramatic muscles in this stirring speech to his college advisor.
You can come back next semester with your financial aid paperwork intact, and maybe have a little extra spending money in your pocket instead.
I won't make it back.
With his finances stretched thin, Lip delivers a heartfelt monologue about why it's so important for him to remain in college, despite barely having enough money to pay for tuition.
Because I'm told that staying here, you know, that's something I could do for those kids, you know, in a big way, you know, in a real way, someday.
While Lip is not immune to selfish acts, his sincere desire to sacrifice everything for the opportunity of a better life, for himself and his family, is incredibly moving.
You know, that'll be my part. A new part, I hope, is patience.
Number 7, when he broke into
I don't
Helene's
understand what that one.
house.
Broke
Lip
into
and
Helene's
Helene's
house.
relationship, which began in season 5, was doomed from the start. By the time season 7 rolled around, it had officially collapsed, and Lip didn't exactly take it well. Despite spending the majority of the season on the wagon, Lip slid back into his alcoholic ways around episode 9, and by episode 10, he was in full-on crisis mode.
You wasted? On the clock?
Want Sierra tell you something?
Uh-oh.
His rock bottom moment came when he broke into Helene's home in the middle of the night, waking up drunk out of his mind and lying in a pile of broken glass.
Uh-oh.
Helene?
You broke into my home?
What?
Are you insane?
The look on Lip's face when Helene tells him to move on is heartbreaking, but the painful moment ultimately helps him get over their split and get sober again.
Coming in, buddy?
Yeah.
Number
That's hard.
6,
It's hard to
when he
get over
realized
shit.
he was becoming Frank. The season 6 finale of Shameless was rife with drama, with Fiona's wedding imploding and Frank even attempting to have his daughter's fiancé murdered. And yet, this scene still managed to stand out. The episode begins with Lip in prison, having been arrested for destroying Professor Ewen's car. Ewen's bails Lip out,
told you he's going to
but
jail.
tells him that in order to get his life back on track, he needs to get sober.
You need help. I know a place. Not fancy, but they get the job done.
Naturally, Lip heads straight to the alibi room.
What's Lip doing back here in the ghetto in the middle of the day?
Being paranoid, apparently.
He tells Kevin and the bar's patrons that he's expelled from college and is met with scorn. It's Kev's line about Lip sitting in Frank's bar stool that truly hammers
All
home
because
the
he missed a
point of the
midterm, eh? Smashed some cars, goes to jail, breaks into a house.
Should, because that's what your father always says.
And all he has to do is be on time for midterm.
potential, he's becoming just like his old man.
I don't want you to end up like Frank, okay?
Number 5,
like his dad, okay, I
when he
see.
kicked Fiona out. Season 9 was not kind to Fiona. From getting arrested for assaulting a racist neighbor, to finding out her boyfriend had a secret family. Things just seemed to go
Yeah, I
from
don't know
bad
any of
to
these
worse.
characters,
A little
I'm
early for
sorry.
a drink, isn't it? All right, Mom. I'm gonna turn in.
It reached a fever pitch in episode 11 when an intoxicated Fiona caused Lip's sponsee, Jason, to relapse, just as he reaches his 100th day of sobriety.
Your sister had vodka, and all of a sudden I'm drinking it. Next thing I know, I'm calling my guy shooting up.
I'd be
Upon
pissed.
learning of this, Lip returns to the Gallagher home, only to find Fiona drinking on the couch. The raw emotion Jeremy Allen White displays in this scene is spine-chilling, as he unleashes upon his sister the kind of fury only a sibling can.
He didn't say he was your...
100 days! He was sober!
It takes Lip kicking her out of the house for Fiona to truly begin to understand how far she's fallen.
Get out.
I want you out of this house.
Damn. Well, I mean, fair enough, like, 100 days and then that happens, it's like, seriously, like, I was doing so well. And then you fucking made me relapse, you bitch. You're just smiling, get the fuck out of the house.
Number 4, his MIT interview. Lip is often the smartest person in the room, any room, and he knows it.
Oh, hold on. I didn't plagiarize anything.
Unfortunately, this occasionally causes him to make rash decisions. Like the time he turned down an interview with MIT because, as he put it, I hate Boston. Red Sox suck.
Not interested.
I hate the Red Sox too.
The recruiter manages to abate Lip's hesitation with a little reverse psychology, something Lip nevertheless sees right through. And before long, Lip finds himself writing an application essay on the spot.
It's unlikely you could have gotten in anyway.
What is that? Reverse psychology? Let me guess, you minored in psych thinking it would give you a leg up in business negotiations.
We don't know exactly how long it took him to write it, but it couldn't have been more than an hour. Unsurprisingly, the essay impresses the recruiter, who immediately asks Lip what he wants to study, if only applying to college was that easy.
What would you want to study at MIT? Provided you could get past my well-meaning oblivion and the
I don't know what
proximity of
MIT
the Red
is.
Sox.
Like MIT University, I don't know what MIT is.
Robotics.
Number
Michigan, I
3,
don't
his
know.
relationship with Professor Ewen's. From his first appearance in Season 6 to his last in Season 8, Professor Ewen shared a special, if somewhat tumultuous relationship with Lip.
Wash, tweed, cutters.
How do I look? Honestly,
Like crap.
like shit.
What began as a mentor-protege type relationship soon became something much more intense, with Ewen's bailing Lip out of jail and Lip taking care of his professor after he got busted for a DUI.
Wow.
One of many.
You've got a problem, Lip. It's time to grow up and deal with it.
Despite rarely seeing eye to eye, the two troubled men manage to find a sort of common ground, with both attempting to help the other with their inner demons. In the end, Ewen succumbs to his, and despite the tragic nature of his death, provided Lip with one final lesson. Don't let the booze destroy you. Now that's what we call bringing things full circle.
I chose booze a long time ago. You don't like what you see. Don't look.
Number 2, when he took the kids. Just 3 episodes after her 3-year-old brother Liam accidentally consumed cocaine on her watch, Fiona was at it again.
Fire in the hole!
While this episode's offense was considerably less destructive, she forgot about food in the oven and burnt to a crisp. The fact that it was a byproduct of her and V's drinking was too much for Lip to bear.
You just let it burn?
We got distracted.
In a moment of clarity, Lip realizes that Fiona can no longer be trusted to care for Debbie, Carl, and Liam, and takes the latter of the two back to his dorm.
Hey, Carl, go upstairs.
He's like, you guys suck, I'm stealing your
While we
kids.
love seeing Lip use his intellect like a weapon, or go berserk on a parked car, watching him step up to the plate when things are at their worst is even better.
Hey, come on, Lip, please. You don't have to take them.
Oh, yes, I do.
Come on, what about dinner?
Well, you suck as a parent, so...
Before we unveil our top pick, here are some honorable mentions.
Guys that beat women, they're bitches, right? So I guess what I'm asking is, I mean, is that true? Are you a little bitch? I mean, are you a little bitch woman beat?
Everybody's family is f***ed up.
Pardon?
Not everybody.
How he's like 14 and he's drinking beer?
Yeah.
I'm not sure what you think you're doing, but there's a policy against fraternizing with your professors.
Okay, listen up. Professor Ewens has been unavoidably detained. So let's review chapter 26
So
in
he's the
anticipation of next
fucking
Friday's test,
prof now.
okay?
Number 1, when he ripped into Fiona. With a mountain of stress on his shoulders due to Fiona's arrest, not to mention his duties as an employee and student, Lip lets loose on his older sister for allowing Liam to ingest cocaine.
I made a mistake.
You're guilty.
Clearly.
It was an accident.
You almost killed Liam.
You don't think I know that? You don't think I'm blaming myself enough already, so I need you to do it too?
It was hard enough watching him give her the silent treatment earlier in the episode, but the real fireworks came later.
Lip, here you are. It was an accident.
After spending the day caring for his younger siblings, Lip somehow finds the time to make dinner. Unfortunately for Fiona, that would be the setting for her comeuppance, as Lip uses the occasion to rip into her for making such a mind-numbingly stupid mistake.
I'm not guilty!
Liam almost died!
It's a tough scene to watch,
Yes,
but
you
one
are
that
guilty.
perfectly represents the struggles of being Lip, or any of the Gallaghers for that matter.
Frank's passed out up in the bathroom.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified.
Do I agree with your picks? I don't fucking know because I haven't seen Shameless. I definitely could. Honestly, this makes me want to watch Shameless a little bit. I don't know how many seasons there are. There's at least 9 apparently. Let me just take a look. Like, is it still going? Like, what's going on? When is it from? What's it about? Like, is it just funny? Is it like what? Like, what is it? Like a sitcom? I don't know what the fuck it is. Let me look it up. Shameless. 11 seasons. It's a drama. Oh, it's on Netflix. Cool. Frank Gallagher is the head of a working-class family in Chicago. His 6 children, damn, suffer because he is a heavy drinker, and Fiona, the eldest daughter, has to look after everyone in the house. Oh, damn. First episode date, 2011. Final episode date, 2021. Oh, shit. This just ended. Like in April this year, it just ended. Wow. So it ran for 10 years. 91% like this show. Let me see reviews. Let me just see, like, what it's rated. 4.7. Shit. Honestly, I barely see like movies and TV shows rated over 4.5. Like it's pretty rare because like usually people are very critical. They're like, yeah, this sucks, you know, I don't like this, or I don't know. God knows what they say. So basically, honestly, I never really see things like that. So that's honestly pretty good. 4.7. I actually might watch that. It's a drama. There is a trailer, but I don't really like. I feel like I kind of already got some like the old guy, the one that looked like shit or whatever. I forgot his name, Mr. Ewen or something. He died, so kind of like a spoiler. But I'll probably forget by the time I get there anyway. So I might start watching this. If you guys want me to watch shows, like want me to watch videos like this of shows that I've watched Riverdale, but I'm still behind on like 1 or 2 seasons, so maybe not that yet. Stranger Things, I wouldn't mind watching a video on Stranger Things if they wanted to like say, I don't know, cool moments or this thing. I don't know. 13 Reasons Why, I only saw the first season. Family Guy, I've watched a bunch, so feel free to give me like Family Guy videos because they're funny usually. So The Simpsons, I don't watch The Simpsons. What else is there? I've watched a bunch of Disney shows if you want me to watch like funny moments or this or that, I don't know. But if you guys don't want, like, there's just a few things of that. I have seen It, both of them. If you guys want me to watch like bloopers or funny moments or scariest moments or something, I don't know. I've seen a bunch of horror movies, you know, not a lot by any means, but a decent amount, I would say. Anyways, with that being that is the end of this video. If you guys do have any more suggestions, please be sure to let me know in the comments below, and I'll hopefully do it within a year or 2. But now that I'm actually getting back into them, I'll try to like do a bunch a day or something, or I'll try to do a bunch a week or a month. I'll try doing a good amount just to catch up, because in this folder that I have of videos to react to, I currently have 255. That's including Mr. Nightmare, Wednesday, not all suggestions, but mostly suggestions. So this folder is basically mostly suggestions. So the only reason I'm like kind of not skeptical, the only reason I'm hesitant to do suggestions sometimes is because I don't want to waste, like, let's say if I waste an hour, not waste, but let's say I spend half an hour on a Blame It on George video, it gets like 5 views, and I wasted half an hour for that, you know what I mean? It's like, what's the point of that? Jarman, I know you guys love seeing Jarman. I know I got a good amount of views on the Video Chronicle video I watched, which I do want to watch more, because that's, I've seen the thumbnails and I've seen some titles and I'm like, holy shit, this seems intense, like I want to watch this, you know what I mean? So I'm definitely going to be watching more Video Chronicles videos, so you don't really need to suggest them. I'll probably start watching them on my own now that someone basically introduced me to that channel. With that being said, that is the end of this video once again. Again, let me know if you guys have any suggestions, your thoughts on this video, comments. Do you guys agree? If you guys have seen Shameless, do you guys agree with the top 10 times Gallagher was the best character on the show Shameless? And yeah, be sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Deuces.